Hi everyone, sorry for the delay in videos. Recently my PC has died on me and I can't record or edit anything now, so I decided to record some gameplay on my PlayStation and make another quick MTG history video centered around the Fallen Empires and the Dark sets. And the video is going to be edited by my good friend Nomu0. I'll leave his channel down in the description below, so please go check him out, as this video would not be possible without him. So yeah, thank you all for your patience. Magic has had many different sets throughout its history, starting with the Alpha set and then Beta. However, Magic's also had some pretty weird sets. No, I'm not talking about the Death Race set or the Space Exploration set, but instead I'm talking about the Dark, which included a total of 121 cards comprising of 41 commons, 43 uncommons, and 35 rares. Remember, at this time, they didn't have mythic rares. The Dark was released in 1994, August 8th, and it wasn't really looked fondly upon by the MTG community, making one of the first major declines in value since the game's inception. The expansion was introduced with a story that followed the Brothers' War and describing the dark terror of dark magic. After the Brothers' War ended and Urza detonated the Silex, debris was lifted into the air and it blotted out the sun, creating the Dark. The climate begins to cool, and an anti-magic religion comes to power, persecuting magic users, and so the City of Shadows is built for these people to hide. We had some pretty interesting creature types printed in the sets that were of course later changed to be normal. These were Cave People, Eater, People of the Woods, and Ragman. But of course my favorite is Uncle Istvan. That is a creature type. And some pretty notable cards were also printed in the sets, those being Blood Moon, Maze of Ith, and Tormod's Crypt, as well as a couple other ones. And a lot of these cards I just listed are still used in EDH nowadays and are pretty good cards, so this set wasn't that bad, and it definitely wasn't MTG's worst set, because that title probably goes to Fallen Empires, which came out right after The Dark in 1994, November, with a total of 102 cards comprised of 36 commons, 30 uncommons, and 36 rares. This set was not liked by a majority of the MTG community. The most expensive card in this set was only $5, and it wasn't very good. The story is also pretty simple, still taking place after the Brothers' War and the continent of Sarpedia. The Ice Age is approaching and resources are dwindling, instigating fighting between allied empires in a desperate attempt for survival. The first storage land was printed at the Dark, and that was of course the City of Shadows, but they also took off in Fallen Empires, having many more of them printed, but they weren't that great. The first ever Thrall was also printed in Fallen Empires, and it doesn't seem that there are any weird creature types in this set, most of it just being fungus, merfolk, elf, and cleric. Fallen Empires was also the first set to utilize the new tilted T symbol for tapping, which was a pretty interesting design, as originally every single card beforehand required it to be typed out, specifically tap this card and, yada yada yada. We've definitely had some weird and pretty overall horrible sets throughout the history of Magic, so thank you all for watching this video and being patient with me. I can begin posting more videos and of course much longer videos this summer. I just, like I said, don't have my computer, but once I get back to my main PC, I will be able to work a lot harder on these videos. So sorry for the wait, sorry for the short video, but I hope you all continue to be patient with me, and some pretty banger videos will be coming out in the future. I can promise that during the summer. And of course, thank you to my Patreon subscribers, Nomu0, Michael Kantak, and 3Lie. I'll see y'all in the next video, so yeah, have a nice day.